Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another Yen Press light novel review. Welcome back. I should really say Yen On, which is their actual title of their light novel catalog, which they have quite a bit of them. And before anything, I do want to say thank you to Yen Press for sending me this copy for me to review for you guys. And this is going to be on Date Alive, specifically the first volume. Oh Lord, this Dead End Toka. This is the first volume of Dead Alive. If you guys don't know what Dead Alive is, then you're going to find out today. I'm pretty sure there's a big number of people already who knows what the anime is all about, because is there 3 seasons or 2 seasons? There's anime about it already. I'm not going to research it for you because you guys can figure it out online. But essentially, we're going to find out what the first volume is about today. But before anything, if you have not done so by now, make sure you comment, like, and share so you guys can make this video get a little bit more popular. And also check out the Yem Press links in the description below. Yem Press is a great company that produces a lot of manga and as well as light novels. In fact, I would say it's, if not the number one, up there when it comes to light novels for us here in the U.S. This is a good example of what I like from Yen Press and Yen On, and I'll explain right now in just a second. But check out their links; they are in the description below. You guys can find out where to buy this one through their link, and you can buy it in different ways. Digital and not digital, I believe. So check out all the options in their website. Okay. Guys, this is going to be the first volume, and this is one of the reasons I like Yanon, because there is series like this one that light novels have been out already in Japan for years, but no one has taken the time to actually translate them for us. And this is a great example of that. They took the opportunity to translate the light for us, and we finally have the first volume here in the US in English for us to enjoy the light novel series. Now, why choose the light novel series? And that's a good question, because a lot of people have seen the anime, a lot of people have seen the manga. The light novel series, like most series, is going to give you a lot more details when it comes to the story. In fact, I feel like I was reliving the story in some ways, but in other ways, things that were not included in the anime were not included in other features that we get. We got in the light novel. Now, I haven't read the manga, and I'm not really sure if they have a manga released here in the U.S., but I've seen the anime for sure, and I really did enjoy this one. Now, in the beginning, like every light novel, you get some pictures. These are our two main characters of this volume, at least. That's Shido, and then the girl is a mysterious girl for a while, but we learn her name is Toka eventually. And then in the second showcase of pictures, we get this girl who's Shido's classmate, kind of a friend to him. Tobichi, and she lost her parents, I guess 5 years ago, to what we know these beings as spirits, and essentially she has a hate against them, and she's part of this organization who are trying to eliminate the spirits completely. And then there's this girl, and there's other girls, other characters here, but the main one is here in the middle. That's his sister, or supposedly sister, younger sister. She's also the commander of another organization, and that's Kotori Itsuka, and she essentially is in charge of the organization, where he goes, and basically what they do is they're figured out that they don't have to completely eliminate the spirits. They can actually use the spirits if they want to, but the only way to calm them down is to have someone like our protagonist go out with them. And so Shido goes and basically takes her on a date, and his whole goal is to essentially seduce her, I guess, and calm her down. They do have a lot of stuff, and this is the table of contents, they do have a lot of references to basically dating sims games. So if you ever played any sim games where you date other characters, they have a lot of similarities to that. They also have a lot of lewd jokes. They also have a lot of action. So it has a little bit of everything, and this is why I like Data Live, is because the story itself it does follow through when it comes to being a universal series. And a lot of older series were like that. In fact, that's why I enjoyed High School D&D, because although it is very lewd and very raunchy of a series, it did had other features to the story, at least the first seasons, that were very good, really well done. And Data Life is very similar to that. In fact, both of them are being translated by Yen On right now, and I'm excited for both series. So we essentially encounter this character Shido, and he's living this normal life. He doesn't really know what's going on, and in this regular life, and this is the kind of like the first part of the light novel. Essentially, there's these massive spatial quakes that schools and workplaces, they're trying to go into, I guess, this kind of bunker and kind of wait them out, and then they come out, and sometimes there's a destruction or stuff like that, and they just, I guess, kind of connected to, I guess, earthquakes or just, phenomenon that's happening naturally. But what he finds out one day is that it's actually a girl that's creating this, and this is actually what they call spirits. And our first spirit is all in this whole volume. The whole story is based on Toka, and it goes from uh, them not knowing each other and being kind of aggressive with each other to him taking the time to know her and stuff like that. So we learn kind of what the world is like in this whole first volume, and I would say maybe the first 2 episodes of the anime, maybe 3, are in this one. I haven't really watched the anime since, I think I already watched it last year. Was it? Yeah, I think it was last year when they released the new season. So they still cover quite a bit, but they go in so much detail. And again, it is a light novel, so it does for a good story when it comes to light novels. Overall, a few things that I want to add to it on my review. It A light novel will take some of the lewd stuff off. The characters will seem different, and I talked about this in High School D&D, because the whole essence of the High School D&D character was him being a lewd character in the anime, and his power came from that, right? This character, not so much. And you actually don't have, they do describe the girls, but sometimes you just don't have all that lewdness in a light novel. And personally, I enjoy that, because as I'm getting older, lewdness in a series, sometimes it's just too much. It's okay to have some, but sometimes it's just too much, where it's like that's the main purpose of the series. And when I read a light novel like this, that it gives us a good core story, and it's telling us something that it's not depending on lewdness. It shows me that the writer did have a main purpose, a main story that he wanted to share with the world, and I really did enjoy it, to be honest. Compared to High School D&D, this one actually, even though it took away some of the lewdness, I think it actually did better for it compared to High School D&D. So I would recommend this one, highly recommended. I will say the rating, I think, on this one is ages 16 and up. I would say, yeah, let's keep that at 16 and up. A lot of people that watch my videos are 16 and up anyways, but just in case, there is some innuendos and references, but it's not that much, to be honest. I don't want to give a full explanation of the entire first volume, just because I want you guys to go read it. So guys, please check out the link down there below and buy this light novel from Yen Press or Yen On, and give some love to them, guys. They are a great company, and they're doing a great job over there. So if you haven't done so by now, subscribe, comment, like, and share, and check out their link. Guys, thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys on my next light novel review. Don't be strangers.